Gaseous systems leak. It's official. Gaseous extinguishing and suppression systems are installed to protect against special hazards in critical infrastructure as their key objective. They deliver the infrastructural resilience our advanced society requires. If the hazard is special and the infrastructure is critical, then this is the case for the constant monitoring of the suppression systems that aim to deliver the protection of them. The assumptions in the installation, commissioning and maintenance of gaseous extinguishing systems is that they are highly pressurized but risk leaking and discharging. This is engineering good sense. The regulations that sensibly underpin this assumption aim to identify their leak identification at an interval of every 6 months. Now, a cup of water will stand at 1 bar pressure. Gaseous systems vary in pressure from FN200 or Novec 1230 at about 25 to 30 bar, CO2 is at 56 bar and Inogen is at 300 bar. Now, these are very highly pressurized systems. In engineering terms, they are dynamic systems, not passive ones. So why does the industry not constantly monitor them? Now, the British Standards Institute anecdotally suggests that the UK generate over 50% of all European standards. Now, clean agent firefighting systems of this type are governed by this standard here, the BS-EN ISO standard for gaseous fire extinguishing systems. Now, they are designed to provide a supply of gaseous extinguishing media for the extinction of fire. Several different methods of supplying extinguishant to and applying it at the required point of discharge for fire extinction have been developed in recent years, and there is a need for a fuller understanding of information as to the available systems and methods by the industry, certainly, but as importantly by the people it is designed to protect. This British standard reasonably assumes that the execution of its provisions is entrusted to people qualified and experienced in the specification, design, installation, commissioning, testing, approval, inspection, operation and maintenance of systems and equipment, and who can be expected to exercise a duty of care to avoid unnecessary release of extinguishant. Now, attention is drawn to the Montreal Protocol on substances that deplete the ozone layer. It is important that the fire protection of a building or plant or any other critical infrastructure is considered as a whole. Gaseous extinguishing systems form a part of the available facilities, but it should not be assumed that their adoption necessarily removes the need to consider supplementary measures such as the provision of portable fire extinguishers or other mobile appliances for first aid or emergency use, or access by a fire and rescue service, or any other measures that can be applied as part of a wider fire protection plan. Now, are the stakeholders, insurers, government and the fire sector working together? A facility needing a clean agent system is a critical one. It protects the facility, its operating performance, its occupants and its digital information, or a collection of priceless and vulnerable assets that necessitate a clean gaseous agent system. Couple this to a value being extended on business continuity and the combined value becomes a priceless one. So the stakeholders comprise the asset owners and it's the leadership team, but critically it involves the people who occupy the spaces, the insurers who safeguard their lives, their consequential loss or injury, and the damage to their families, the asset value itself, and the fire company who design, install, commission and maintain the clean agent system. Are you aware that 40% of facilities experiencing a business discontinuity do not survive in business 12 to 8 months after it? Or did you know that FM Global say that 1/3 of businesses affected by fire go out of business within 3 years? Who amongst all of these could describe the operational workings of a fire extinguishing system? An engineered fire system typically lasts 20 years. That's longer than some buildings. And more automatic fire protection systems means fewer fires developing, requiring the fire and rescue service to mobilise. But we understand the fire rescue service far more than the fire sector or its engineering solutions. Or look at it another way. All over the world we concern ourselves with privacy and protection of data. Legislators agonise over its preservation and governance. Governments tremble in a media obsessed by it. If we are denied it, we fear our way of life will be dramatically altered. But what care or attention is given to the protection of it? For too long the fire sector has hidden itself in the shadows. One day customers will question the fire safety systems of the assets they depend on. You should ask your utility companies to give an overview of the fire systems. Customers expect 100% availability of the asset, and when they use it reasonably expect 100% safety in it. Should it not be monitored 100% of the time? Well, it isn't.